Looking back, everyone has an opinion on my time at Juventus. They call it a mistake, a failure. But was it? For me, it was never about proving anything to anyone but myself. After conquering England and Spain, I needed a new mountain to climb. Italy, with its history, its tactical discipline, that was the challenge. And Juventus, a club with a relentless hunger for victory, felt like the perfect home. The media said many things, but the truth is simpler. I got a call from President Agnew. It wasn't just an offer. It was a vision. He spoke about Juventus's ambition, not just to win in Italy, but to conquer Europe. He saw me as the final piece of that puzzle. That belief, that ambition, it resonated with me. Leaving Madrid... That was tough. 9 years of history, trophies, friendships. Telling Zidane was one of the hardest conversations. Understood as a player who had also sought new challenges. He wished me the best. The dressing room was a mix of surprise and respect. Guys like Sergio Ramos, Marcelo... We were a family. We had won everything together. They knew my mentality, my need to keep pushing my limits. They were sad to see me go, but they respected the decision of a brother. I left Madrid on top, as a champion, and I wanted to bring that same winning mentality to Turin. Arriving in Italy was like entering a different world. The football culture, it's in their blood, but in a very different way. In Spain, the focus was often on technical flair, possession. In England, it was the intensity, the physicality. In Italy, it's a science. The tactical preparation is meticulous. Every detail, from nutrition to training schedules, is scrutinized. I've always been disciplined, but Italy took it to another level. I remember looking at Giorgio Chiellini. His focus, his dedication day in and day out, even after so many years at the top. He embodied that Italian professionalism. It was a level of discipline that I deeply respected and learned from. The dressing room was also different. It was more reserved, more tactical in its conversations. It wasn't better or worse, just a new environment to adapt to, a new code to learn. Every player wants to win, and when you don't, frustration is natural. People talk about conflicts with coaches, but it was never personal. With Mauricio Sarri, our philosophies on how to attack were different. Your respect is cerebral, but I thrive on directness, on speed, on being in the box. We had discussions, of course. We tried to find a middle ground. With Andrea Pirlo, a legend I admired, it was a similar story. He was new to coaching, and the team was in transition. Sometimes I felt my strengths weren't being used in the best way. I wanted to be closer to the goal, to be the decisive player I know I am. Again, these were tactical debates, not personal fights. Then there's the talk about teammates, about losing connection with players like Paulo Dybala or Federico Chiesa. This is something the media loves to create. Paulo is a fantastic talent, a creative player. Did we always connect perfectly on the pitch? No, but that happens in football. We had different styles. I'm a finisher. He's a creator who also likes to shoot. We both wanted to be the protagonist, and sometimes that creates tactical challenges, not personal ones. Federico is a young player with incredible energy and potential. I always tried to guide him, to share my experience. The idea that I was isolated is just not true. I came to Juventus to win with my teammates, not against them. In every training session, I gave 100% for the badge. My time in Turin came to an end faster than I expected. The last few weeks were intense. The club was heading in a new direction, focusing on a younger core. I felt that my cycle there was complete. I had given everything I could. I won titles. I broke scoring records. I became the first player to be a top scorer in England, Spain, and Italy. But the ultimate goal, the Champions League, we didn't achieve it. That was a shared disappointment. My agent, Jorge Mendes, started exploring options. It wasn't a secret escape. We were transparent with the Juventus leadership. They understood my desire for a new project. There was no big fight, no dramatic exit. It was a mutual decision, a professional parting of ways. I left with my head held high, grateful for the opportunity and for the love the Tifosi showed me. So, was Juventus a mistake? Absolutely not. It was a vital chapter in my career. I grew as a player and as a person. I learned about a new football culture. I faced new challenges, and I left a mark. Primera scored over 100 goals for one of the biggest clubs in the world. That's not a failure. My legacy there is in the numbers, the trophies, and the standard of professionalism I tried to set every single day. People always want to compare eras. Was my peak at Real Madrid, maybe in terms of collective trophies like the Champions League, but my time at Juventus proved my longevity, my ability to adapt, and to continue scoring at the highest level, even in my mid-30s, in the most tactical league in the world. That, for me, is also a peak. But now, I want to hear from you. Looking back at my career, where do you think I played my best football? Was it the explosive winger in Manchester, the goal machine in Madrid, or the veteran leader in Turin? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.